Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Today, I get to do another trick from Magic Dream Paris. Magic Dream Paris has been a big, huge supporter of the channel, and I'm really appreciative of them. Maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, they sent me a bunch of products, and so I've been having a lot of fun going through all of these. Saved a really fun one for last. This is Ext'Hand. It's a play on words, letters. It's Ext'Hand, like extending hand. It's a superhero trick, like an Elastic Man, you know, or a Mr. Fantastic type of effect. You have a deck of cards, right? And they have superhero graphics all wrapped around. When you pull the deck out, there's a blue back kind of explosion comic book style graphic, and you're able to show both the Joker and another card of this, you know, bold superhero. And you explain that he's a superhero with amazing powers, but you don't have to tell them what the powers are. You can have a card selected. We'll talk more about different ways to have the card selected a little bit later. And then the card is selected openly. You see the card, and then it's lost back in the deck. And then you say the superhero from the deck will find your card with his amazing superpower. And as you fan the cards, you now see that his arm is elastic. And it just, look at that. It just keeps on going. Just keeps stretching. Look at that. That's amazing. And his arm goes all the way across the spread, and it punches the white border of the card and shatters it. And the very next card that he's punching is their chosen card. You're able to slide it out. But then not only does their chosen card have nothing on the back, right? It doesn't have any arm graphic, but none of the cards following it have that graphic. So only the cards from the superhero up to their card have the graphic on the back. So that becomes the trick. Like, how did that happen? How did the superhero know how far to punch to their chosen card? So yeah, $25, Magic Dream Paris. What do you get? You're gonna get the box, right? With all the graphics inside, you're getting the custom deck. Everything's custom, front, back, left, right, up, down. It's all custom, right? And one card in the box will have the URL that explains how to do the trick. The tutorial is, I think, 30 minutes long. It's not that long. And it's typical Magic Dream Paris. You know, you got 2 teachers. They're in the Magic Dream studio. They're going to go through the entire trick. As far as, is it what I thought? Well, yes. I mean, I kind of figured it would be something. And when I opened the deck, I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty much exactly what I thought. There's been other tricks like this where the back design makes a pattern that kind of reveals the chosen card. We've seen that similarly before, some sort of cigar band image that kind of wraps around. There's a couple different ways you can do it. So it was kind of what I thought, but it is well made. Feels like a great deck. They don't feel cheap. They don't feel like, you know, just dollar store cards. They don't feel like that at all. And the graphics are bright and cute. This would definitely be great for kids' parties or a superhero themed party. Overall quality and production value of the video, shot like other Magic Dream Paris videos. They're going to get you an intro. They're going to talk about what you get in the box. And they'll talk about how to set the deck up. It does have to be set up a specific way, of course. And then they'll discuss the principle of how it works, which I liked. They told you how it works, and then they give you a studio performance. So pretty much after you have watched the studio performance, you get it, right? He's actually going to give you 2 different studio performances with 2 different tricks, or I really should say 2 different ways of doing the same trick. So the first time they do the trick, they do it like I just explained to you. Card is openly selected, right? They draw it out. Everybody sees it, magician, spectator. It gets put back in the deck, cut, pretty much, and then just fanned. The second time he does it more of as a thought of equivocate card. So this allows you to play on that you are also a superhero with superpowers, right? You're able to divine the card, and then the superhero in the box finds the card. And so you do this equivocate, choose a card trick, and then it kind of goes on from there. You do the same thing. You reveal the card, cut the cards, and then show that the superhero has found the card. And he's going to give you some helpful tips, of course, at the end of that, some creative ideas, and there's an outro. Pocket space, it is the size of a deck of cards, right? About the same size, no different. I guess the only downside to that is if you normally carry a deck of cards with you, this would now be like carrying 2 decks of cards, which some magicians don't love. Usually only like to carry one of them if they're doing walk around. Angles are great. There are angles to it, of course. You have the potential to mess it up. You have the potential to flash, but it's such a simple trick. You should be okay. It's not those kind of angles where you get really, you as the performer get really lost. And you're like, what did I do? Did I do that step yet? It's too simple for that. So yes, I guess you could mess up, but I don't think you would. I don't think you would mess up. But it can't be inspected because the deck ends exactly how I said. So half the cards have an arm graphic and the other half don't. And if you went through the graphics, I guess you could come to the conclusion of, okay, I've figured it out. Like, I understand how this trick works. So yeah. Or they might say, do it again. And you couldn't do it again because it would play out with a different card for sure. You could have a different card selected. That's not the hard part. But I mean, it goes the same way. And I wouldn't want to show it again because I think they would figure it out what you were doing. Setup and reset, there's a whole deck stack. The entire deck is in deck stack. So yeah, it needs to be set up a certain way. Positives, it's a lot of fun. I think it's a great kids party trick. Like I said, it would work great for kids because of the superhero theme. And I think the graphics kind of lend themselves to a younger audience. And certainly there are superhero themed birthday parties out there that this would be great for. The negatives for me were, it is a very simple trick. Very simple trick, very simple routine. I think to over-convince, I think I would rather do some extra false shuffles before I do the reveal. The way they teach it to you is you just kind of assemble the deck in front of them, like stack, 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 and then you roll it over and then show. From assembling it to showing it, I feel like there was nothing in between that. So I feel like there wasn't a real good convincer that the card was lost, you know? So I think you need a little bit more. So even though they might not have felt like that was the time to teach false shuffles, I think if you can do some false shuffles, that would really help sell this, especially to an adult, right? Because otherwise it looks too simple. Like, we just put the card here, put the other half of the deck here, and that's it, and then roll it over and show it. So it just seemed like that was too fast. I got to that ending point too quickly. I wanted some convincers. I also wanted some patter, right? I wanted some patter as to explain why you have a superhero deck, what this guy's superhero power is, maybe even give him a fake name, right? Why? Why do you have a superhero deck? and explain some of that. I don't think you need to explain his superpower at the beginning, but they went, and maybe it was a language barrier thing. I don't know. It might have been, but I would have liked some more patter. Is it worth their money? It is $25. And like I said, you get a fully custom deck. So a fully custom deck with fully custom graphics for $25 and a 30-minute tutorial, I think is definitely worth your money. But just make sure this is a trick that you can see yourself doing, right? That this is a trick that's going to fit your style, your audience. That this is, oh, you're like, oh yeah, this is totally me, right? So make sure this is going to work into your routining. Hey, did I thank you yet? Did I thank you yet for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy? You guys, your support, it means so much to me. And the fact that you guys keep coming back, keep commenting, that the subscriber count keeps going up, it just means that I'm doing what I set out to do day one. Day one, I set out to just save you money. That's it. My job isn't to make the most in-depth, over-explained magic reviews possible. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to A, entertain you and make these videos fun to watch, and B, tell you exactly what your money gets you, really. I'm an over-glorified unboxer, really. I'm just showing you what you get and giving you an overview so that I can answer those simple, basic questions for you so that you know exactly what your money's getting you. So if that helps you, if I've done you a favor, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and follow. That means a lot to me. And big, huge thanks to Magic Dream Paris for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you, and that's where you can go to get your own. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks, simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.